Good evening. Welcome back to my late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Hellhound, and I figured I'd do a quick album review. We're going to talk about Hellbent for Leather by Judas Priest from 1979. Oh, yeah. It's a pretty good one to talk about today, I think. It was known as Killing Machine outside the U.S., and this edition with a different title has an additional track. It has 11 tracks as opposed to 10. And this CD I have here has 2 bonus tracks, so this is the version to get. But yeah, Hellbent for Leather by Judas Priest. Oh yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's released as Killing Machine outside the U.S. It's a little more commercial and radio friendly than what came before, though not quite as much as the following album, British Steel. It opens with Delivering the Goods, a very omnipresent guitar track with high-pitched riffs and a great Halford scream. Rock Forever is a very fresh and punchy number with a catchy chorus. Evening Star, the next track, is a very memorable and emotional song, despite being a little on the commercial side. But I still like it. Yeah, Evening Star. Always gets me pumped anyway. Then the title track has a steady Les Binks drum beat and a brutal bass line by Ian Hill. Yeah, all the players here are great. Rob Halford, of course, on vocals, my favorite singer of all time, in metal or otherwise. KK Downing and Glenn Tipton on guitar, both insane. Just one of my favorite guitar duos ever. Ian Hill, of course, on bass is just more than adequately sufficient. Les Binks on drums. He was one of my favorite drummers that the band ever had, for sure. So, yeah, definitely a great lineup on this album. Absolutely. The title track's great. I think Take on the World was like an attempt at making a stadium shout-along tune in the vein of Queen's We Will Rock You. That's what it seems like. Still a good song. Very epic, Burning Up, Killing Machine, Running Wild, and Before the Dawn. They all stand out in their own way with some killer guitar licks by Downing and Tipton and some insane vocal acrobatics by Halford, as always. I absolutely love their cover of Green Manalishi with the 2-pronged crown, which wasn't on Killing Machine. It wasn't on the UK release. It's only on this American release with the Hellbent for Leather title. That's such a great song. It's phenomenal and likely my favorite on the album. Like I said, it wasn't on the original release. I'm really glad they included it on the American version. Evil Fantasies, the last song of the album, is a very, very unique song, very different from Judas Priest. It's got some S&M themed lyrics and some really gruff Halford vocals. He kind of sounds like the singer of The Cult a little bit. And some slow melodic guitars. I really dig this track a whole lot, actually. I think it's underrated. I don't think it's talked about enough. Overall, I thoroughly recommend this album, which is an essential classic from one of the greatest heavy metal bands of all time. It definitely deserves all the praise that it gets, for sure. And if you haven't listened to it yet, I suggest you check it out right away, because it's killer. Yeah. Hellbent for Leather, also known as Killing Machine outside the U.S. Great entry to Judas Priest's discography, yeah. Love these guys. Yeah, very talented musicians. And listen to this album to find out why, for more info. Oh yeah, absolutely love it, love it, love it. Like I said, it's not quite as good as, say, Sad Wings of Destiny or Stained Class or Screaming for Vengeance, but it's still up there as one of their best. It's definitely in their top 10, I would say. Maybe even top 6. Hellbent for Leather by Judas Priest. Check it out. Alright guys, thank you for watching my late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Hellhound. Till next time, later.